Hi everyone, JK here. Today I woke up very early. It's very cold. It's minus 15 degrees today. It's probably the coldest day in this entire year. Where I'm going now? I'm going to Swedish Embassy in Korea to get my residence card. I got the residence card to stay in Sweden. I got a message that my visa was permitted 5 weeks ago, and they said the card will come out within from 3 to 5 weeks, but it's been already over 5 weeks. So I contact the Swedish embassy after five weeks, and they finally said that my card came out. So which is weird because the day I contacted them, they said my card came out. I think what they did is that my card came out after 3 or 4 weeks, but they just ignored it. They ignored it, they didn't contact me, they just held it. When I contacted them, they just pretend the card just came out and then told me to come on the coldest day in the year. Last week was very warm. It would be much better if I got it last week. My hands, my face is freezing, and I'm in the wrong way. I have to go back. Jesus, I'm gonna get late. Anyway, this Swedish government in Korea works in Swedish way. They don't care. They don't work. They procrastinate, and they just wait until someone calls them to work. It's very cold today, maybe the coldest day in the year, and in this coldest day, I'm going to Seoul to get the car. Well, since it's too cold, I'm just getting in and see how it goes. Here we're in the embassy. It's a huge ass building. So this is my card. I got two. Oh, 노이센. 이거는 건드리면 안 돼요. I got 2 years permission, 2 years residence permit until the end of 2025. In this picture, I look like a Kim Jong-un, angry Kim Jong-un, old and fat. I have 3 more residence cards, which I had before. The first one that I went to Sweden as a working holiday. I look very young and skinny. And the second one, this is the first one. This is the first one, and this is the second one. Third one, actually, when I went to Sweden to give birth to this little baby. And I have another one, but I don't know where it is now. I don't know what I'm gonna do in Sweden so far. Not yet. I don't think I can get a job right away in Sweden because I don't speak Swedish, and you do need to speak Swedish to get a job in Sweden. Or you can get a job, but all you can do is kind of food delivery job. And Swedish government and immigration office put a lot of effort to make this card and to have one more food delivery guy in their country. For now, I have 2 jobs. I have 1 full-time job on this computer, and on this computer I have a part-time job. I originally have only one full-time job. I work from home, and since I got this baby, my income was not enough to support this whole family, so I got another job. My job is kind of related to customer service, and I have been working here for like over 4 years, and I'm kind of getting sick of it, so I want to get another job in a totally different area that I don't need to deal with a human's problem, which is IT area. But then I have to educate myself to get a job in the IT area, and that is going to take at least a few years. In Korea, it's kind of like you go to Hagwon and learn how to code for 6 months, and you get a job in a small company, And the company teaches you from there if you lack of some technology there. And you work there for a few years and you are well knowledge and very skillful in the area, and you can get another job in a bigger company with higher income. But maybe it works differently in Sweden. Like studying more 2 years feels very far away to me. And I have a kid and I'm old and have to study again. It's kind of challenging. I don't know how this education system works in Sweden. I don't expect that much that they will teach me very well. And I once had a JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language that you can make a website. I had this class in Korea with from the government program, and that was the worst class I ever had in my life. The teacher, even though he was a computer teacher, he typed the keyboard with 2 fingers, like this. We say 독수리 타법, like eagle typing. So the program was called something like 재직자 계좌제 재직자 훈련 과정, something like that. It's a government supported program that they teach students and they get the money from the government. But the teacher was a very old man and he typed with 2 fingers, and it's kind of basic skill that you have to read English if you want to be a programmer, because you have to look up in the internet if you encounter some problems. But this teacher didn't even know how to read English at all. So there's some code that says else in the program, and he read it LJ. I mean, that was quite shocking to me. Probably it will be better, at least better than that in Sweden. It couldn't be worse than that. Cannot be worse than that. Even if I teach right now, I can do better than that. I looked up a little bit, and they have this course, and it's about like it's not just like hagwon that you teach it in a short period of time, and a lot at once, and you just have to get through it. And Korean people can do it. They study all day, all night, and they can be a good programmer within 6 months. I'm pretty sure about that. I can do that too if I have a lot of time to study. But you know, in Swedish way, they don't study that much. They don't study hard. So that program runs about 2 years, 2 freaking years. I mean, who studies program unless you get a degree for 2 years? I mean, there are a lot of online courses that teach you for 100 days, 6 months, and they say you can get a job in that area. For 2 years, that's quite long, only to get a job that is not guaranteed actually. The only guaranteed for me in Sweden is to deliver food. Here's the trouble. I mean, he needs to pull out everything. He has to open all the doors that he can possibly open in this house. And then he just pull out everything inside it and give it to me like this, very proudly. Like he accomplished some big mission. Look at this. Here we go again. Thank you. 고마워. He walks around, crawls around, and he bump into something or fall down on the ground, and he start to cry like crazy. It's really busy, and it's a very energy consuming job that we have to follow him to make sure he doesn't get hit or doesn't hurt. Yep. Just like that. Baby's eating food. My baby doesn't eat much. 맛있어요? 맛이 없어요? 미안. Noah is very picky eater, just like me and my wife. I mean, I'm not picky eater, but my wife is very picky eater.
Extremely picky.
extremely picky. It's almost impossible to feed her. She only eats like 1 or 2 foods every day, which is not very, very healthy. Now she's into tteokbokki, and she eats tteokbokki every day, literally every single day. Tteokbokki every day. Her favorite Korean food now is tteokbokki. That's a huge carb. Bunch of tteok and add ramen on it, noodle on it, and then put a bunch of cheese on it. So it becomes very, very expensive food. Tteokbokki is very cheap food for little kids, and when they don't have much allowances left, that's when they buy tteokbokki and eat. My wife's tteokbokki is expensive. Expensive salt bed tteokbokki. Noah, when Noah eats, a baby is used to open their mouth big to eat like this, very cute. But Noah opens it like this. So we have to shove the spoon into his mouth. Doesn't eat much, and we always play this TV when Noah is eating. I know that it's not good, the screen time is not good, but otherwise Noah will never ever eat. Never ever. Noah wouldn't be here alive if we didn't have a TV here. Starved to death already. I don't know how to make a baby eat better, but if you know any better tips, please let me know. I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't eat much, so I was always skinny. Now I'm old. I got a little bit gain. I got a little bit of weight and fat in my body. Emily was also very skinny all the time, and now she is skinny. Still skinny, beautiful.
I was waiting for
Beautiful and skinny.
I was waiting for that comment to come. I was waiting.
When she's stressed, she never eats like
Oh,
for 2 days straight. When we were living together, I forced her to eat, literally. So she gained weight up to 56 kilogram or something, around 56.
54, 55.
And then I went back to Korea, and then she became 50 kilo again. And then now she was pregnant and gave birth to Noah, and now her face is skinny. Still skinny. Always beautiful, pretty, never gain weight. Did you know that babies shouldn't eat rice more than 4 times a week? Because rice has this toxic ingredient inside called arsenic, and has very little amount in the rice, so it doesn't affect much on the body, to an adult body, but it can be harmful for the baby. But all the food that we can buy in Korea is based on the rice. But in Sweden, they feed the babies with a lot of different things. Rice, pasta, bread, potato, meat. Like some of those foods that Korean people consider harmful and not unhealthy. You know what? Swedish
cucumber.
people feed a baby with ham.
Of course.
That is also crazy to me. Who would feed a baby with ham? That's crazy.
Normal people. It's normal food.
But anyway, our point is that shouldn't feed baby with rice too much. But all Korean foods you can buy in the store are based on rice. And if you buy a cookbook for baby food, baby solid, every single recipe is based on rice.
The same if you eat rice too much as baby, because the arsenic and other stuff, it's a development of cancer as well when they become older.
I really don't know what's right or what's wrong, but based on WHO, they recommend not to feed the baby too much rice until they are grown up. So it's late night. Thank you for watching. This video was about nothing at all. It was all just garbage talking. And thank you for watching.